Hello and welcome to Education at SSBJ online video tutorials. We were in chapter Light of Class 8th Science CBSE. In the previous tutorials, we have learned that why things appear in different color. We all know that light is made up of 7 color. When the 7 color falls on, let's say on flower, and flower here in this case will reflect a yellow color light, and then we have a image, a small image on retina, right? And that image is further processed and sent to brain. In between, we have learned that retina is made up of rods and cone cells, and cone cells are responsible for colors and rods are for understanding the intensity of light. And further, these signals are carried to the brain, and this is how we see things in front of us. In this tutorial, we'll try to learn persistence of vision. What does it mean? Well, what is a meaning of persistence? By persistence, we mean to continue in our own action. For example, if we never give up and continue, how much ever difficulty it is, we are in persistence. Well, let me take you to my PowerPoint presentation, right? And we shall try to connect this presentation to the persistence of vision. Now you all know a bit of PowerPoint presentation. You can see when I click here on these slides, we get the view of that slide on the right side, right? Now look at this. Here I have a man who is in action of walking, right? I can move this by using my mouse, right? It's a single picture in this slide. In the same way, I have in the next slide one more picture. This is again a single picture, right? Now in the third slide, I don't have anything, but I am going to keep few pictures, right, on the different slides here. I hope you understand what are the slides in the PowerPoint. Okay, this is once again a first slide, or you can say 46th slide, but as far as this presentation now is concerned, consider this is the first one and this is the second one. So both pictures are different, right? I have such many pictures already made with me, right? These are those pictures of different actions when we actually walk. So I'm going to pick up those pictures here. The third one, I'll just copy it and bring you on to the PowerPoint slide. And which slide? The third slide, right? The fourth one, I'll just bring on to the next slide. And then next one, I have only 5 sequences. I call this as sequences when we really walk, different sequences, and again I'll bring it to the last slide, right? Now look at this, the first one, the next one, and the next one. I'll bring little adjust it here, okay? The fourth one I'll slightly adjust again, and then fifth one, okay? Now when we look at the first one, the image of this person falls on our retina. At present, on your retina, the image of this person is there, right? Now when I click on next slide, image of this person is there on your retina, and so as when I click on the next slides, different images are fallen on retina. I am just make it in proper sequence, right? Now when I play this slide bit fast, let's say what happens and how do we feel. Again I am playing this little fast. Don't you feel a motion as if like person walking in front of you? I'll make it again little faster, right? We get a feeling of motion when we run these slides bit fast. And why it happens? It doesn't happen when we run it very slow. And we get the feeling of motion when we go little bit faster. Well, we shall have one more demonstration here. The principle behind this demonstration is the same as of what you have seen in the previous demonstration. That is motion of a man, movement of a man. Now this demonstration many of you must be knowing. Okay, it's a simple fun, right? So I have, already printed figures here. In one circle I have a bird, and another circle I have a case, right? What I'm going to do is I want to fold it properly in such a way that these circles will overlap exactly one below the other, right? So they should be exactly one. Hope that they are one below the others, right? So this is what a folding is. If you want, you can even cut this also. Let me keep this as it is, right? And then I want to insert this chick in between in this way, right? So that I can rotate this. I'm going to rotate it slowly. Look at this. When I bring this face towards us, remember that this case has its image on our retina. And when I move this here, now the image of the bird is on the retina, right? So when I move this continuously, image of the cage as well as image of the bird falls on the retina simultaneously. But if I move it little fast, we see that these images are overlapped. Look at this. You will find a bird is inside the case. Maybe a beak of the bird is slightly out. That is because you have to properly arrange both the figures so that bird come inside the case. We can do many such fun activities. What I am doing now is drawing a person who is a bit sad. And do you know the reason why he is sad? On one side of the page I have drawn a person, but on the other side I am going to draw the prison, right? So let me draw the prison here, and then I'll do the same arrangement what we had done for the bird in the case, and then let us rotate it. Our man is sad because he is in the prison. Coming back to persistence of vision, what does it mean? Right? When an object or a person is in front of us or a picture of a person is in front of our eye, you know, human eye and brain can only process 10 to 12 separate images per second. For example, if a flower is there, the image of the flower will be processed and then the signals are sent to the brain. But that processing is done in such a way that human eye and brain can only process 10 to 12 separate images. So then what happens is image is retained on the retina for some time, around 1/15th of a second, right? For example, if a person's image is right in front of your eye, right, and when the next image comes, previous image doesn't vanish, it will be still there on our retina. And for how long it will be there? It will be there for 1/15th of a second. Now that is what makes us to feel as if the pictures are in motion. Actually, these frames are made to fall on our eye in such a way that they fall within 1/15th of a second or 1/10th of a second. It's a round figure, right? So each image is retained on the eye, and subsequent images which are coming on the eye is again overlapping with the previous image and makes us to feel as if the person is walking. And this is what the persistence of vision is. Thank you. See you in the next video tutorial with some more information on light chapter. Stay safe, stay healthy. Jai Hind.